Hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm your guy, Chris Francis, and this is Kingdom Wholesaling. Um, this is a basic follow-up to our first video, how not to wholesale. And I'm doing it because there are some things I feel like I left out of the first video that are very important and that are keys to understand following the first video. So again, the reason why the title is how not to wholesale is because, be clear, when you do not have a property legally under contract, right? You do not have an equitable interest in the property, because I know I'm going to get some comments that say that you don't have equitable interest. I understand that. Okay, so here's the deal. That's why the title of the video was how not to wholesale. I completely understand that. So and that's why I say this is not the normal way that you want to wholesale. This is not the normal way that I wholesale. This particular situation had some extenuating circumstances. The sellers needed a very quick close, and I was able to do that. Well, we'll get to that. So that's essentially, again, what the motivation was for myself and for them. I knew the price they were looking for. I knew my seller, my buyer, excuse me, and I knew the price point at which I could market it to my buyer. But when you do this, again, there are certain things that have to be clear. Your buyer has to understand clearly, number one, what you're doing. They have to know you're wholesaling. They have to know, you don't own this property outright. And again, because this is my buyer, he already knows I'm wholesaling, because this particular buyer has already bought properties from me, right? He's already paid me X amount of dollars on other assignment fees. I know he's willing to pay top dollar for what he wants. I've sent this guy, several deals that he didn't buy. And all the deals I sent him that he didn't buy were particularly for the same reason. All the deals he's bought are in the same city. So he likes to stay in Norfolk, Chesapeake, and Virginia Beach. And I've sent him deals in like Hampton or Newport News or Yorktown. And because he self-manages, they're too far for him. And so he just, they didn't appeal to him. Even if they were good deals, he just didn't want to go that far out or be responsible for properties that far away from him. But I did know that this one, being in Norfolk, was in his area and was literally around the corner from other properties I've sold him, so I knew it was a good deal for him. So they have to know what you're doing. They have to understand that. They also have to understand that, especially in a case like this, and this is primary for you, and this is really whether you have the property under contract or not, you have to understand how to control your buyers. You have to manage your buyers. So my buyers know, he knows that if you go into a property with me and the sellers are there, they have to know they cannot, for any reason, talk price to a seller. They cannot, for any reason, talk price to a seller. Your buyer has to know that. Okay? They've got to be trained. They've got to be taught. They have to understand that. Okay? He clearly understands that. He knows that. And, he also knows not to mention price to me in front of them. they know that when we talk price, it's after we've left the property. We do not talk price there on property at all. Now, if they have a question regarding the property and they say, hey, I see a spot here on the ceiling. Was this a leak? Was it repaired? How long ago was it? And they have those kind of questions regarding the property itself. Then yes, then they can absolutely ask those questions and direct those questions to the sellers, because the sellers could answer those questions better normally than I can. I mean, it's their property, So and questions like that, are fine, but price wise, they cannot. It is very imperative that you teach your buyers proper etiquette and a property, particularly when they are there with the seller, which, as I stated in the first video, the intention for him to come meet me Saturday when I told him to come to the property, the sellers were actually supposed to be there. And he knew I didn't have the property locked up just yet. So again, just kind of wanted to make that clear, that I understand, and I want you to understand that this is not the way we typically do deals. But you can do them. I say that, kind of at your own risk. You know what it is legally. It's not supposed to be done. But, you gotta kind of figure out, what you're willing to do and what you're not. I'm not telling anybody to do it. I'm just telling you, if you do, to be careful, be wise, because I don't want to see anybody lose any money or have people go around you and you lose your deals that you worked hard for. So I wanted to kind of clear that up and give you a little more detail and background on that. So I will let you know exactly how this deal, we're literally in the middle of this deal right now. So I believe today is January 18th, 2021, and it's Monday. So this happened just over the weekend, Friday and Saturday. So we're literally in the process right now of working it. So I will keep you all posted, let you all know how it turns out. So keep your fingers crossed, and hopefully everything goes well with it. And that's it. So again, if you guys want to reach out, please like, share, subscribe, follow, comment below. I hope this helps you. And you can contact me here at kingdomwholesaling.com. That's the email address. Or I will be reading the comments, and so you can always reach back out to me here. Thank you. I hope you got something from it and enjoyed the video. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.